Hi, this is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Well, in California here, as maybe you can hear in the background, it's raining right now. It literally hasn't stopped raining for 2 weeks. It's just sad. A lot of people are, their houses and they're just flooding all over the place. Small town, a beach town of Capitola, basically is completely flooded. Santa Cruz, California, another beach town. Just really sad. We just haven't had any rain here for, forever. Every winter, we're in a drought. And this year, it just literally hasn't stopped raining for a couple weeks. And my power's been out a few times. Seems like everyone's power around here has been out. But we're holding up, and it looks like we're going to have clear skies beginning this week. So that's good news. Also, my 49ers, man, it looks like we're going to play the Dallas Cowboys. I get a chance to go to that game. Should be fantastic. It's been a great rivalry over the years. 70s, you would have, John Brody, Roger Staubach, I think 71, 72, 73. They played each other in the playoffs. And then you got the 80s with Joe Montana and Dwight Clark to catch. The 90s with Steve Young and Troy Aikman, and we have this year the 49ers Brock Purdy. Buy your Brock Purdy cards now. Who knows if he's going to be special or not, but man, he is something for a rookie quarterback to do what he's doing. So hopefully my Niners can take it this coming up Sunday. But enough of that. I haven't made a video in a while. Excited to show you some disrespected cards. Cards I didn't show. I picked up in 2022, but just never had a chance to show or didn't come up with a video or an idea. So these some good cards. I just never showed them on camera. And I also have a photo of the day. So why don't we start with that? The photo here is it's a scarce photo. This is of Pete Gray. And Pete played 1 year in the majors, 1945, for the St. Louis Browns. And as you can see, he was in as a 6-year-old, he was in a truck or an accident where he fell off a produce truck and he lost his right arm at 6 years old. And he did play 1 year in the majors, 1945, batted .218, over 200 at bats. It was an outfielder. Would choke up on the bat about 6 inches. I understand he could really hit the fastball, but had trouble with breaking pitches. Very fast player, would slap the ball around and beat out the throws to first base. Again, kind of a scarce, definitely kind of a rare photo because since he only played 1 year in 1945. You can kind of see his glove here. I understand that he took out all the padding in the glove that would help him get the ball out of the glove. Just a really cool photo of Pete Gray. Now some cards I picked up in 2022. This is a Wee Willie Keeler T206. Beautiful image for a 1.5. Wee Willie Keeler, man, fantastic player, Hall of Famer. Was inducted in 1939, retired in 1910. One of the original players, was an expert at the hit and run, the Baltimore chop. He was only 5'4" and he would just was a wizard with the bat. never struck out, basically once every 60 at bats. As you can see, this for being a 1.5 is just fantastic. A big fan of the portrait cards. So Willie Keeler. I also picked up a Rue Marquardt, another beautiful card for a 1. Look at that color on it. Rue, fantastic Hall of Famer. Sometimes you just put in a bid. It doesn't have to be a high grade card. I'm at the point collecting some of these cards. I would just like a good image, good color. Doesn't have to be more than a 1 if it presents well, which this does. Let's see, some other pre-war. This is one of my favorite, W cards, strip cards. This issue, 1923 W572, another Hall of Famer, Rabbit Moranville. I mean, for a strip card, just a beautiful card. 5'5", Rabbit Moranville, Hall of Famer, shortstop, defensive wizard. Was one of the original baseball clowns. Would always be clowning around on the field and after games. But just a beautiful card. Let's see what else I picked up. The 1954 Dan D. Bob Feller. Again, this is only a 1.5, but look at this card for a 1.5. This was placed inside the package of potato chips. This one doesn't have a lot of staining, but the next one I'm going to show you does, and this is a 54 Monty Irvin. And this image was used for also his Briggs Meat and Stallmeyer card. This one does have some grease marks, some staining there, but big fan of, he was one of the, played for the Giants and basically took Willie Mays under his wing. Fantastic player, also in the Negro Leagues. This one here got a great deal on. I have a graded one, the McGregor 1960. It was a 25 card issue. One of my first gloves, one of the gloves I do remember owning was a McGregor glove. I wish I still had it to show you. I had it for years and years, and whatever, I lost it or gave it away. But this was they were fantastic for making gloves. You can see Willie here. He's got like a warm-up jacket underneath his uniform. Must be a spring training game that he's out there practicing. So 25 card set. Heck, if I get a good deal, I can always use another one. So I picked this one up. Let's see here. I also have a Hank Gowdy Sporting News 1916. Look at this this catcher stance here. Hank Gowdy, defensive catcher. Many of the players back then were defensive catchers. Didn't hit much, but it's a blank back. And Hank is known for, was the first player to enlist, active player to enlist in World War I. Actually, the only player to was in fight in both World War I and World War II. So I guess that's what he's known for. This one here you don't see very often. It's the 1951 Fisher's Bread label of Western. He was a catcher for the Giants. Again, a defensive catcher. These are tough, man. Any kind of condition. These labels were used to seal the package, the bread packages. So you just never ever see them in any decent condition. You kind of see the back here, what it looks like. Another issue would be the 52 tip top bread would be another issue, a label issue. So I was just glad to pick one up for my collection here. And then I also picked up some basketball cards. This is second year Pete Maravich. Just look at this. It's an 8. I mean, I got this thing for, God, I don't know what I paid, but this is when CSG first started to come out, in 2022. This card was just dirt cheap compared to an SGC or a PSA card, and just a beautiful 8. You can see on the back here, Pistol Pete. Really happy to pick this one up. Just didn't have a chance to show you. I also picked up another CSG card, and that's the Bob McAdoo rookie. He would be able to play nowadays with the stretch, center or forward, a fantastic shooter from the outside for being, whatever it was, 6'9", 6'10", 6'11". And one of my favorite players, actually played for the Warriors. This guy had the first step was unbelievable, and that's Bernard King. Man, he would just be on the wing. He would get that ball, and man, he would just drive to the basket. So rookie card of Bernard in his New Jersey Nets uniform there. And also a rookie of another, I would say, fantastic player, is Adrian Dantley. He's probably like 6'5", big rear end, man. He would dominate the paint at 6'5". I think wasn't he a Notre Dame player, if I remember right? But yeah, Notre Dame. Remember seeing him play. So I'm trying to, I pick up some basketball here and there, just the rookie cards to kind of fill out my my entire collection. So now my next video, probably do something, I'm not sure. But it should be, I just picked up a card tonight. I picked up a kind of a rare card. I told John Mangini, hey, do you got one of these cards in the set? He says, no. Hey, which one are you going to grab? I told him what I was looking for. He told me what he was looking for. Sometimes, you get with your friends in the hobby and you find something on eBay, converse, go over your notes, and we both picked up one tonight. I'm sure John, who makes a video every day, will probably show his before I show mine, but we both got a fantastic rare issue. So hey, thanks for watching. This is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Bye.